Hello, everybody. Welcome back, finally, to F1 24 two-player career mode here on the channel. It has been a while, and things look a little bit different here now as we leave off about halfway through Season 1, a little bit past, and jump straight into Season 2 because Matt and I's game was broken. We could not advance any further into the career mode past the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. So now we have taken our Season 2 plan and have progressed it forward to that point on, where I have joined Mercedes alongside George Russell, and Matt has joined Red Bull alongside Max Verstappen. Lewis Hamilton, unfortunately, that means is completely outside of Formula One. He decided to go and be a fashion designer for a year, and we'll see how that works out for him. Now, Matt, a brand new season. You were dogging me quite a bit at some points in Season 1. It's been about a month since I've played this game. How confident are you feeling going into the season opener?
Well, I mean, I'm hoping, of course, that my Red Bull is going to be a bit quicker than your Mercedes anyway, looking at the performance tree. That hopefully is going to be the case. But of course now, yeah, I'm going up against Max Verstappen, which is quite a scary prospect. But I do genuinely believe if I'm ever going to win a championship in our co-op series, this season has got to be my good shot.
Wouldn't it be something if his engine blows in the very first race of the year? Would
not shock me. Should we talk through the custom calendar, Gary, before we forget?
Oh yeah, let's add that in. Just let me do a quick edit. 3, 2, 1. So we got a custom calendar, 16 races this season instead of 24 like we were doing in Season 1. Simply put, we removed a lot of sprint action, but then Matt and myself also got to remove 2 additional races apiece that we did not want on the calendar. I'll go through the first half of the calendar where it starts in Bahrain, then we move on to Jeddah, Australia, Japan, Imola, Monaco, Canada, and then Austria, and then we pick up in the last half of the season, which looks like a home race for you, Matt.
Yeah, we've got Silverstone for round 9, Belgium, Italy, Baku, Singapore, Mexico, our second sprint weekend of the year in Qatar, before, of course, the finale in Abu Dhabi. I must admit, Gary, this might be one of the best ever calendars we've concocted inside this game, and I'm just happy that we haven't got loads of sprints.
We had a lot of options when doing this. We either had a remove race option or add race option, and it gave us a lot of creativity to move some races around.
It's going to be good. We got a special first round, haven't we, here in Bahrain? It's going to be a slightly longer race to celebrate co-op coming back. And also, for those of you that joined us on our live stream will know, it took us quite a while to set everything back up. I'm looking forward to this, Gary.
Hey, how about Franco Colapinto?
He's doing well.
Is it Colapinto or Colapinto?
Colapinto.
Colapinto.
Oh,
I was a doubter of him at first. It's like, this guy ain't gonna do anything.
Afonso, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well.
Gets in the car and he's got just pure dog in him. I mean, he's got more than dog in him. He's like a monster. So I'm all aboard the Colapinto hype train right now.
Oh no, I've got an email from Christian Horner. Ugh.
Oh no. Well, at least it's not a WhatsApp text message.
Yeah, so I saw your message through Species. I wish you a speedy recovery, sir. I just didn't want to interrupt Gary's intro. We are back streaming.
Mountain Dew mystery flavor.
Oh.
It's actually kind of interesting.
Oh, Gary, look at us, new kids on the block.
You have an extremely punchable face. I don't know if you just noticed that.
You do as well. Your guy in game isn't too bad. But yeah, you do.
Oh, like my actual face. Oh, okay.
I love how cursed Yuki is on this game, bro. Every time they do this, he looks so odd. So odd.
Lewis Hamilton lost his ride, but Logan Sargent remains.
Yep. Make it make sense, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to co-op.
They could have put Lewis Hamilton in the Mercedes, but
they could have. To be fair, I'm surprised. I understand Season 1, obviously, they don't do driver moves. But it would be cool if they did have a bit of a shuffle round. Like, obviously, if you've taken a seat. Like, they should have just put Hamilton straight to Ferrari.
Yeah, I don't know how that's not, like, coded.
F1 managers managed it. Why can't... Well, we know why EA haven't done it, don't we, Gary?
Lazy.
Exactly. And on that note, let's head to Bahrain.
Bahrain. Bear with me here because yeah, I haven't played in a while, so I'm gonna need like instead of one lap, I might need 2.
Yeah, in many ways, you're quite lucky that we've got practice again now, because we were meant to just get thrown straight into the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Oh, I would have been DNF so quick.
I was saying we should probably be allowed a free restart if we had to go to Baku, but now we've got no excuses.
We do have full practice, but we don't actually do it. We only do a few laps and then we call it there. Look at me.
We haven't got all night.
In my Petronas crowd strike.
Eh?
Oh boy. Thank goodness the computers are working in here right now.
They just all blue screen. It does feel a bit odd, I must admit. I think this is the first time in about 5 years. I think the last time I drove a Red Bull car chat, like for a proper series, was co-op with Genie. And that was all the way back on F1 2019.
Grand Tour? I've never watched Grand Tour in my life.
I'm about halfway through the last one chat, so no spoilers. My dad and I are watching it together. What are the teams for you two? So Gary has gone to Mercedes after engaging in a lot of talks with them last year. I have been given the call up to Red Bull alongside Verstappen, replacing Sergio Perez.
Let me just make sure I am recording.
Have you not double checked? I've been recording for half an hour.
We're good. I've been also recording for half an hour.
Wonderful news. Wonderful. Oh, Gary, I must admit I'm ever so slightly nervous.
Nervous?
Yeah.
There's no need to be nervous.
Well, I want to beat you. I should beat you, really.
You got the car to beat me.
No! Oh!
Everything here sets you up to beat me, in my opinion, today.
Yeah, but I do deserve that after season 1.
I disagree. I think I got screwed over by the corruption. Honestly, I think I was just about to go on a season tear.
You were going to go on a tear, win the last 8 races.
And run you down.
A Red Bull and a stream. This is Matt 2 and 2 in an alternative universe. It's all changed in the world.
To Matt for dropping Perez. Oh, you're a Perez fan since 2022.
Hey? That must have been a tough time for you. I mean, I couldn't... Actually, to be fair, I probably should have dropped Verstappen. Because then at least we would have actually had a shot at the world title. But I reckon we can give Max a run for his money. That would have been insane, wouldn't it?
Hamilton went to be a fashion designer. Verstappen went to do...
GT3 racing.
iRacing.
Exactly. Verstappen's going to become a full-time streamer.
Oh, this feels terrible.
I'm so used to, like, a massively upgraded car. But to be fair, it is also free practice 1, Gary, so the track isn't rubbered in.
Oh, I am not used to that.
Have you... I take it, like, all your buttons are the same?
Yes.
As they are on F1 23?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I was going to say, you haven't got to learn, like, different binds or anything. Yeah, this game's easy. That's why, Gary, I'm doing a video later on this week playing F1 22.
Oh, okay.
I re-downloaded the game today. Yeah, I'm going to record that. Actually, that video might go live tomorrow, chat. Yeah, Max Verstappen's gone on sabbatical to raise Daniel Kvyat's child. Right, we just get an installation lap done, chat. Mainly because I forgot to get set up.
Oh boy, it's going to take a while.
Who is better, Mark or Jeff? We love it. We love Jeff. Do it on a stream.
Jeff's great,
Do
but I
what
think
on a
Mark's
stream?
better.
Sorry. What have I got to do on a stream? Sorry, Mustafa? Is there a stream schedule for this week? The plan is, obviously, tonight co-op. Tomorrow, Williams Road to Glory in Miami. And then Thursday, I want to do F1 Manager. I'm not doing F1 22 on stream. It'll be so bad. So bad. So that's the plan. But I might do F1 Manager tomorrow and then F1
Justice for Jeff.
RTG. Actually, Gary, where is NIS this week? Maybe I'll do that.
Kansas.
Oh. It's not that great,
Mile and a half racing. I don't know. I like the mile and a halves on iRacing.
Yeah, they're not my favourites. Well, weirdly, my always...
long run.
Yeah, my always best one was Phoenix for some reason.
Oh, okay. I'm not a huge fan
I
of Phoenix,
disconnected every year, but I disconnected from the lead. I think it was 3 years in a row.
Oh, okay.
So I was quite unlucky in that regard. We'll go race.
I can go above the time Delta in the first lap, I'd be pretty happy.
We got F122 again before GTA 6. Gary, are you going to play GTA 6 when it comes out?
Whenever it comes to PC.
Imagine still having the default helmet. I'm not going to spend money
I got the default helmet
to have a different in-game helmet. And also, like, I've had to set up a new driver, so I'm just going to use the one it's got.
Doing an F1 23 league. So, may I ask why the league's on 23 over 24? I don't think I need to ask. I've kind of seen some stuff.
I
But
was going to say, same reason you're playing 23 rather than
anyone got
24.
that? Hey, Matt, you don't have your ERS button unassigned, do you?
No. Luckily not.
Just making sure.
Yeah. Although I was tempted, because obviously Yano's only got it unassigned, so he can change, or he claims, so he can change, obviously, his modes better. I was like, maybe that is a good strat. Not that I need F1 esports strats or anything like that, chat. I just suck on these games. Every year I get a bit slower. Yeah, but I might do... either way, I want to stream 3 times this week. We've got iRacing... Gary, are you going to do the Bathurst one? Oh, no, you hate Bathurst, don't you?
I love Bathurst.
Are you going to do the 1000 on iRacing in a few weeks? I think it's not this weekend, next weekend.
I'll consider it.
Because James and I are going to solo it together, as such.
Yeah, and I did it
so
there a couple years back, the one where you rolled over.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a possibility. I guess it depends on the date, but...
Well, it's not this weekend, it's next weekend.
Oh, I'm completely cooking here.
So yeah, there's going to be an extra stream next weekend, chat. As like I said, James and I, Saturday morning, we're going to try and do the 1000 together. Or not together. But that's going to take like 6 hours. Yeah, probably 2025 Season 1, isn't it? I like the old one, but... It's just a shame the way Supercars has kind of gone now. That it's not really what made it great in the first place.
They're getting Toyota now.
Yeah, they're trying to ram a V8 into the Supra, aren't they?
Yeah, it didn't look very good in my opinion, but...
But, you know, they don't build any cars anymore in Australia, so it's a bit of a shame. Dog 2 and 2. Dog 2 and 2 isn't even here now. She's not dead or anything, she's just on holiday with my parents. That was another reason I couldn't stream. Yeah.
How long are you home alone?
Only yesterday, today, tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, Dog 2 and 2's fine, bless her. But yeah, no, she's on holiday with my parents. Again.
Where'd they go?
Only up north. To where we used to live. Just because so we've had like horrendous thunderstorms and flooding where I live over the last couple of days. And because they're retired and don't have to do anything else, they were like, it's not raining there, we're just going to go up for a couple of days.
Oh,
I was like, right, okay then. I'll see you.
Sounds fun.
In like 3 days, I guess. The north, exactly. They've gone to Cumbria, if you know where that is in the UK, ladies and gents. So also, chat, depending on how well we get on here in Bahrain, I might not be able to do Solitaire. Because last 2 and 2s... So basically, chat, I didn't realise... Well, I kind of knew, but I didn't really know. I don't know if you knew this as well, Gary. It's good lady advice for you. Did you know... Like, when we go get our haircut, Gary, it probably takes, what, about an hour? At most?
Yeah, 45 minutes or so.
Yeah. I can normally get there, get my haircut, and get home inside an hour. I didn't realise for women, it's like a whole day out.
Yeah, it's like a big event.
Exactly. So, last 2 and 2's booked the day off work tomorrow, and the place she's going to get her hair cut or done something with is near where I live. So she's coming over later on this evening to do that tomorrow. So yeah, it's. I got my hair cut a couple of weeks ago.
I'll send you a selfie when I get it cut. Don't worry.
Please do. Yeah, I would love to see it. I'll compare and contrast between you and last 2 and 2.
Yeah, which one looks better?
How do you not know this? Because why would I? I'm always learning. You good?
We're slow. Yeah, I'm getting faster.
You're slower than Ocon.
As I'm making laps, but I'm slow.
What's your best lap?
31.7 or 31.4. Sorry, 31.4.
Okay.
So it's not
I mean,
awful,
yeah.
but it's not good.
I mean, surely this first season, unless Red Bull drop the ball, is going to be between Verstappen and I, if I'm consistent enough to keep up with him. Surely. This car already feels pretty good. Feels nice and stable. Just going to try and finish off my race run this lap, and then we'll be done. Yeah, it's something mad, like 180 pounds or whatever as well, what she's having done. Like, she's had to save extra money for it. And, like, that's insane. I just get cash out, like 20 quid. And even then I normally come home with some change. But then again, the guy that does my hair is most likely an illegal immigrant. So, but most male barbers are. So it's fine. It basically holds up the UK economy. Right, come on then. That's going to be 3 fairly consistent laps. Lando Norris has gone quicker than me, but still. Ugh! 200 quid for a haircut. Yeah, but to be fair, on the other side of that, I think women only go like once every 6 months. So it still obviously is more expensive than if I were to get my hair cut. But it doesn't work out a crazy difference.
I go like once a month now.
No, Dart. That is a fantastic reason. I was tempted at one point recently to just go full bald, but my head I'd look like Megamind, which would not be. I'm all forehead. Exactly, Fed. This is what I'm learning. So apparently, this is the last time I'm ever going to see her like properly blonde, as far as I'm aware. She might well be in the stream right now. If you are, hi, because she says she lurks around a lot in streams now. So she might be among us, chat. Bold 2 and 2. I'm photoshopping that. Bold 2 and 2 would not be a good look. I have so much forehead, you would not believe. Like, it's not even that I don't think I've got a bad hairline particularly. I just have a lot of head, is the problem. Right, Gary, are you ready for one-shot qualifying?
I am. Am I ready? I'm not really, but I'm going to give it everything I have here.
I forgot as well how cheap upgrades are at the start of this game as well. Last 2 and 2 needs a Twitch account. I did say to her, I was like, have you actually got a Twitch account then, or do you just not sign in? And she's like, no, I just kind of have it saved on Google or something. That still didn't make much sense. Get your predictions in though, ladies and gentlemen. Where are we going to qualify in our first ever session for Red Bull? Only time will tell. After we've done free practice, of course. Because I need to get all the R&D. I knew you were someone was going to say that, Dart. Last 2 and 2 loves everyone. Although she does get annoyed when she sees hate comments on my videos. Because it always makes me laugh, because I'm just there going, I don't really care. But yeah, last 2 and 2 always is like, I'm going to respond and send them a rude message back. I'm like, why?
That reminds me, this is like a long time ago. Like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. When I was just like starting YouTube, like legitimately.
Yeah.
And so my email for my YouTube was the same email that my dad had access to.
Oh,
and
right.
He'd go in the email and he saw like a hate comment in the email. And he was getting all upset, and he was like, "I'm gonna like tell this guy to like, you know, like do some things that he shouldn't do." And I was like, I was like, "Bro, don't be doing that." But hate comments are. I usually find the humor in them, just because they just don't know what
Yeah.
they're talking about usually.
Yeah. My favourite one still is always that this guy needs to get a girlfriend and things like that. Because then last 2 and 2 is always like, I so want to respond. By going, it helps them out at the end of the day. I don't get why anyone's got the... Like, unless someone's genuinely trying to spread misinformation and things like that. I don't get why people have got the time to just spread hate comments around the
Breaking
place.
point 3. Do we really need another breaking point, though?
Do we? Are we? Eh?
How many people...
I mean,
how
I'm
many-
sure we'll
How
get
many people actually played breaking point?
I did, to be fair, but I did
Holy.
it with like 2 months left of F123 because
Yeah,
I
there we
just
go.
never had done it. So we did it over like 2 streams in a week. It took like 12 hours or something mad. It wasn't that long.
Yeah, it was a lot longer in the most recent one compared to the first one.
Yeah. I just find them so repetitive. That's the problem. And the hard difficulty is nowhere near hard enough. Right, chat, I think it's actually time for qualifying. I'm nervous. Okay. What? Gary, are your upgrades also ridiculously cheap on your car?
I don't know, actually. Hold on.
I think I just paid 130 R&D for an upgrade.
The cheapest one I see is like 224.
Right, let's do this thing.
I am not going to qualify well.
I
Let
appreciate
that
that.
be known.
I look like John Lennon. I haven't had a haircut since June.
Oh,
Oh, Gary, a new adventure is upon us. New faces in new teams. Gary, where are you qualifying for round 1 of the year?
19th. No.
19th?
20th.
20th.
Yep.
Were you predicting you were gonna out-qualify me?
No, I was just thinking I was going to beat one AI.
No, fair enough. Logan Sargent, probably.
I expect you in the top 10 here.
I should hopefully get like a top 5. If I end up like 12th or something, then I'm going to be pretty upset with myself.
This
'Cause
race
really
for me
early on.
is patience and relearning everything.
Yeah, we've basically just got to try and get through this first round, haven't we? And
Is
just
the
kind of
force
see
fa-
where we're at.
force feedback issues still exist in this game? We're going to find out.
I don't know. I thought they patched it on Moser, but I could be wrong. Has
okay
Gary
so
got
far.
force feedback? Wonderful! Yeah, I thought they had patched it, to be fair. I tell you what, Gary, just from free practice, already this car feels nice and stable. Definitely more stable than the V-Carb.
Mine feels like a car, but not a good one.
I miss the V-Carb team. Ugh. I wish I could have brought you with me, Gary, but of course, yeah, only one drive within
Max
the team,
didn't feel
so
like leaving yet.
no. Maybe if you do a straight swap with him, if he goes to Mercedes at some point. I'm just trying to really not bottle it. That's like my big goal here, is don't mess it up. They've also changed the way the ERS now works, Gary. I don't know if you've seen this.
I have heard.
It's a bit weird, but... Oh no, this is not going well.
I am way off.
How far?
Over a second.
Oh, okay. It's
Not
not going
much over
as
a
badly
second.
for me then. Through the final corner. It's not going to be a great first qualifying session of the year, but we are going to survive. That's all that really matters. Where are we going to be on the grid? Ah!
19th.
11th!
My first guess was right, actually.
You were bang on, and I said I needed to be inside the top 10, and I failed that miserably.
Oh boy. That didn't even feel terrible, actually.
No, but it's Bahrain, the AIROP here, aren't they? We know this.
Yeah, but still, that's a. Oh, Hulkenberg. The only reason I beat someone is because Hulkenberg must have had a lockup or something.
Well, after I spent all of last season trying to beat Sergio Perez in a V-Carb, Sonoda's immediately come in and beat me in a V-Carb. Am
only
I
half a
about to
second-ish,
become the new Perez?
6/10 off of top 10. I think I can find that pace over the course of the Grand Prix.
Well, you were
I would
further off
say-
me than Russell was of Max. So you'd argue
Yeah.
you did a worse job here than I did.
Hey. My goal is simple. By lap 15, we find the pace that we need to have.
Yes. Yeah.
I
assume
and then
as well,
obviously
Gary-
it'd be too late to make it up at that point, but you know.
Same rules apply. No starting on soft. Sorry, no starting on mediums even.
If that is what you want, that is okay with me.
Yeah. I'm happy just to keep that rule in place this season. I mean, it makes it a bit harder on a 50% race, but... Congratulations on the 4,600 noggins. Believe or not believing in me is always a wise investment in a Mat 2 and 2 stream. Oh, that chat, I'm nervous. I'm nervous for this. First race of the new season. Gary and I have got our work cut out. We're in the deep end. We haven't done a 50% kart race in forever. This is scary stuff. Dart was optimistic. You should never have faith in my driving ability. It's always the first mistake people make. Having faith in what I can do behind the wheel of an F1 car. I mean, I never played this game. Come on, Gary. Let's do this thing. He's still muted.
Huh?
He's muted himself again. Gary?
Hey, how you doing?
Hi. You keep muting yourself accidentally.
I didn't want to interrupt you guys with my NASCAR heat talk.
Oh, fair enough. Is NASCAR Heat still fun?
NASCAR heat is great, and it's doing great.
Wonderful. It's what we like to hear. Chat, get your predictions in. Where do you think we're going to finish in the Grand Prix? If you're on YouTube, tell me in chat. If you're on Twitch, you can bet some noggins. Try to win some noggins. Maybe lose some noggins. I'm probably going to DNF.
No more testing, no more practice. This
Ooh.
is the real deal. And it's make or break here at round 1 of
We're
this
back.
Formula One
Season
World
2.
Championship.
F1
Gary.
24.
Returns to the desert
Two-player
today on this
career.
exceptional
I look forward to
3.36 mile
this.
circuit.
I think we're going to have a fun season. I reckon we're going to work together. I reckon we're going to have some good battles. There's going to be lots of laughs, lots of fun. The game will break again at some point. We're going to get screwed.
Tell Matt he'll
It's going to be
finish last.
glorious. I will probably finish last at
His
some
engine
point.
could fail.
Everyone's engine could fail, theoretically. But we just got to try and survive lap 1. I mean, I'm already getting the Red Bull second driver treatment, over a second away from my teammate.
What is this?
I mean, to be fair, Gary, I think 5 cars from 5 different teams inside the top 5. That's not bad going. I just want to score
Looking at
some decent
strategy
points.
here.
Oh,
it's a
you're already
two-stop
there.
race, huh?
Is it?
Oh yeah. If we're not.
Wow.
Well, we can't start on mediums, right? So we can use mediums.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Yeah. What on earth has it done to the strategy? What on earth has it done to the strategy, Gary? It's completely broken.
Dude,
I think.
it's interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna go like that, chat. We'll see what happens. We'll go like that. I mean,
And
no
as
one
Matt's
really
saying,
wants to two-stop
We're gonna go
this.
like that, and we're just gonna see what happens.
It's gonna be a wild one.
Without the
5-stop
mediums,
race, we love
two-stop
it.
Is gonna be, I think, viable. I mean,
Yeah.
we could throw a medium
might
on
well be.
here.
I'm gonna put Gary under some pressure. I'm gonna
Let's see what
start
happens
this
here.
thing. Oh, look at that grid, Gary. No one's lined up particularly square. That's quite worrying. How have we all done such a bad parking job? That's quite impressive.
All right. Let's hope for the best here.
We're gonna have lots of. You gotta remember as well, chat. Tyre wear is worse in season 1. So Ferrari might. Oh no, the AI might actually two-stop this. Everyone's on softs apart from me and the Haas, because Haas have got the worst tyre wear in the game. Oh dearie me. Come on then, Gary. Are we going to survive lap 1 with no damage?
I hope so.
Yeah? You feeling confident? You're going to cook? You're going to beat me?
Not really. I'm feeling pretty awful actually. So
I think we're both quite nervous for this, aren't we?
why are you
It's
not
been a
in the top
while.
10? I've not played this game in like whenever our last co-op was. I gotta figure it out. I gotta learn.
It's been about 4 weeks since we played co-op. But, ladies and gents, it's back, maybe for good, until I go away in December. But that's just how we roll. Come on, let's do this thing. It's time for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Oh, those hards are awful. I mean, Magnussen even got a much better start than me. What is Joe doing? What is that? Oh, I can see a load of carbon fibre. Someone's got damage. And we've had a pretty shocking start there, chat, but it's okay. We always knew that was going to happen. Ooh. What's going on up in front? Oh no, that's Sainz and Piastri. We've already got a huge concertina and up going on. That works out nicely for my tyres. So we'll have a look down the inside. Ugh! I can see Gary following me as well.
I love that.
we gotta try and have a little bit of an opening. Oh. I mean, talk me through your start, Gary. How was it?
I got damage.
Oh, what did you do?
On the underbody.
Oh, okay. Are we running sim damage?
Yep.
I did not know that.
I just kind of, I'm so used to putting it on sim, I just threw it on there. I forgot that we did it like a step below previously,
yeah,
so I'll fix that for Saudi.
Yeah, because the curbs can be a bit funny on this game, so
Actually,
especially
I didn't get
online.
it from the curbs. I got it from
Oh?
Sargent, I think it was.
Oh!
On my side pod a little bit.
Ugh. I almost just careened into the back of Alex Albon through the final corner. Well, I'll be honest, Gary. Had I known we were running sim damage, I might have been more careful at turn 1.
I was just letting you clear the path for me. I could have sent it up your inside. I had a lane.
Whoa! What is that? Albon and Joe have just almost taken each other out about 3 times at turn 1. What is this? They're just ghosting. Oh, man. Why do we play this game?
Turn 1, lap 2, Codemasters for you.
Oh, baby. I mean, already this car's starting... Oh, it's because Joe's got no front wing. No wonder it's feeling a bit better. I mean, even on 2 stages of harder tyre, I shouldn't be stuck battling these guys for too long. But I ain't going to force him out. I'm going to help Gary out in the process, chat. We're going to be friendly so far this season. Austria from last year is behind us. So we're going to try and be friends.
And from every other season.
Yep. Austria every season we've ever done. This is not open lobbies, I'm afraid. This is co-op. Or it's 2-person open lobbies, I guess. With some AI.
Alright, we're up to P14.
Do we start working together, Gary?
Depends on my pace compared to you, but I mean, you're in a Red Bull, so hopefully you can still pull me along even on the hards.
Yeah, they're feeling alright so far. Not fantastic, but not bad. I think for me, it's going to be more about what strategy the AI do. 2 laps into the season.
That is not ideal.
I mean, it's F1 20. Do you remember? I think it was in Shanghai, wasn't it? In the first attempt we did at this, where we had a simultaneous DRS in qualifying.
Yes, I remember that.
I think there's quite a few cars that picked up damage on lap 1. Definitely that Ferrari has. You can see him miss an end plate there, so Sainz is already almost out of the points. Oh, come on. And the only issue I've got, Gary, early on is the brake balance on these hard tyres. It always feels a bit loose and lively.
That's the send.
Oh, there we go. You gotta lick the stamp sometimes, sir.
Nice move. Good job.
Gotta start trying to make moves. I mean, surely it should only be about 5-6 laps before the hard tyres start being competitive against the softs. Your tyres will hit the cliff, surely.
I really hope that they fix the DRS quickly.
I mean, Sainz is just slowing everybody up. Although it is weird as well having a car that might be quick in a straight line.
Green flag.
Because that was... Oh,
Yellow
yellows.
At the back.
Haas. I think that's Hulkenberg gone. Hasn't
Man,
taken
such a
Hulkenberg
dangerous
long.
location as well.
Oh, it is. It's terrible, isn't it? That'd be really bad. First race
car
of the
would
year.
really suck because it would allow my DRS to get fixed and not lose anything.
It would actually
Really
screw me over,
unfortunate
though.
that happened.
Uh,
Jesus, look at that.
uh.
This is what I need them guys to keep doing that, and so at least I'm not like losing very much here.
Are you struggling that much this early?
Oh, just down the straight line.
Oh, are you really that bad in a straight line?
Well, I mean, the rear wing opens on the car in front, he just drives away.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I forgot about that. Science is so slow, man. Problem is, he's spread everybody out in front of him.
That worked out pretty well.
Right, I'm back up to where I qualified now. We've got to try. I mean, at the very minimum, we've got to get points here. But Verstappen is actually not breaking away. Got a good little four-car battle at the front, haven't we? Your teammate definitely seems to be struggling, though, Gary.
Yeah,
What's happened
it's
to
not
him?
looking pretty. Maybe I can beat George Russell.
So, in terms of constructors then, Gary, where do you think you will finish this season?
Second.
You reckon second? Interesting.
Once I
Mercedes
figure
are
this
gonna-
out, I'm going to be flying.
Okay. It will be interesting to see if you can properly challenge Red Bull regularly. You might be like the underdog. You might be like Sebastian Vettel in 2015 in that Ferrari, able to
Shades of
challenge the
Seb.
top runner. But currently you're in
DRS.
P12. Ah, come on, around the outside of Yuki. It's the one thing I've noticed with this car almost immediately. It's like, it just struggles when you try and really bite in at an apex.
What happened to Hamilton? So he went for a fashion career, and we got the call.
I love the way there's a storyline with Hamilton leaving. For us, it's just Perez was terrible.
He's going to be at the Met Gala. He's actually hosting it in our...
Ugh!
Jesus.
Having fun there.
Yeah, we're good. Oh, I'm cooking. Cooking.
Right, so now, chat, it would be quite ideal if we could get Gary out of the DRS. So we're going to try and use a bit of battery through these next couple of corners. Oh, we might just do it anyway. He's got... Oh, no, he's pretty good through the corners in that muck. He's got nothing in a straight line. So what we're going to try and do is use some DRS out of here. Or some battery, even. Just try and see if we can get him out of the range.
Here on the front straightaway.
There we go. Perfect. I'm just trying to chase down Ocon at the moment.
Gonna use every bit of battery I have. I'm already out of battery.
Okay, keep an eye on that.
Dog 2 and 2 is good. She's on holiday currently.
0.8 seconds.
Sonoda's gonna just cruise by.
I mean, for my race, Gary, it's basically
DRS
just
is
on
back.
when the AI do pit.
Bring it on. Come here, Yuki.
Gary can fight. I mean, I guess the good thing is for me this season, chat, is even if I do have some terrible races, I can basically just claim I'm getting Red Bull's second driver treatment. Like, that's going to be my excuse when I inevitably suck sometimes. Or most of the time. An RB chasing an Alpine. We are Sergio Perez Simulator. Oh, come on. And this car is good. It just feels strong all round.
I'm starting to feel a little bit better now.
Like, this Red Bull doesn't really have, like, a set strength. It just feels like a very, very well-built race car. I mean, inside this game still, it hasn't been absolutely... I guarantee you next week, chat, will come a performance patch. when Red Bull dropped behind Mercedes
And
in
now
this
I'm
game.
right on you. Yeah.
It's going to ruin so many championships for people. Like if Red Bull have got like a small lead and suddenly they're nowhere. Checo sells the merch, no one's going to be buying a 2 and 2 t-shirt. You'd be surprised. Is anybody buying Esteban Ocon merch?
No.
I mean, I've almost caught your teammate here, Gary. Seems to be definitely struggling quite badly, actually.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere. Down in 8? Not pretty.
I don't know if he's got front wing damage, or whether he just actually had a really good qualifying effort.
I can ask. Teammate status? No mention of damage.
Okay, just struggling. Yeah, no, I can see both end plates on that car. Ugh. So when did it say, Gary, AI were going to start pitting about lap 8?
It should be 8.
Oh, I didn't quite have the DRS out the final corner, man.
Mate, we hit the target. Nice work.
Ocon should be more hated than Stroll. Yeah, it should be pretty even. Oh, Gary, your teammate's just been mugged by an Alpine.
I see he's going very much in the wrong direction.
Oh, he's just got no straight line speed either. I reckon that might be a technical gremlin on your teammate's car. Because at the moment, he's just slow everywhere.
Yeah, I've gained 2 seconds on him.
Yeah, I'm about to just send it on him. Ah, there we go. This car's very good on its brakes as well. It'll really allow you to kind of brake late into a corner.
Russell just went wide there. So I'm pitting this lap. I'm going to be going onto the hards. I'm going to do hards in the middle and then softs at the end.
Yeah, so the hards are doing alright, but they're not perfect. It feels like every tyre here is kind of limited in one way or another. But none of the front runners are pitting. Could they be trying to one-stop still? It's not impossible for him here. From soft to hard. Oh, there we go. Esteban Ocon, first one into the pits.
Hopefully
So
I don't
he's worked
speed.
that first set
Gap that we're
hard.
trailing the car ahead by 3.5
I sped.
seconds.
Did you actually?
I definitely sped, yep. I was 51.
Oh, Gary! First pit stop of the new season, and he's bottled it already, chap.
Welcome back, baby.
Welcome to Gary Owen in F124. It's a glorious sight to behold for us all.
Oh, I love everything. I love this game. I mean, that's all on me, but
I mean, once everybody else is pit, if you want to bring out a safety car, that's fine by me. Actually,
I'm not
no,
bringing out a
yet.
safety car. Remember,
you a
today
changed
is
man
all
this year.
about getting back into the swing of things, getting
Yes.
used to the game again.
And then remembering next week to change it to a 35% race.
Yes,
When
doing
we
that as
inevitably forget and do a 50% Jeddah race. Oh, pardon me.
Okay, we have a problem with ERS. We have a problem
No!
with
well. Oh my god.
I've got a problem with my fuel. I'm stuck in lean.
Oh no.
What is that?
Simply lovely.
Red Bull already screwing over their second car, chat, just as I start looking good.
I had no reason to speed.
Ugh! My car's falling apart. Is everyone else into the pit lane? Is that Lance Stroll leading? Surely not. Is Lance Stroll actually leading this Grand Prix? Yes, he is!
Lance Stroll.
I'm worried, Gary.
Canada's
In my
proud.
in my career mode, Lance Stroll's actually starting to become a championship threat.
Oh, okay.
He
was doing
absolutely
pretty good at mine before I
dominated.
stopped.
Yeah, he dominated in Canada. Like, walked away with it. The AI are all definitely two-stopping, by the way. And then since then, he's had like 5 podiums in a row. He's just brutally consistent. I'm getting really worried.
There's Sonoda.
So Verstappen's come out about 5 seconds behind me. But he's going to have to pit again, probably around the same time I do. Because we're going to try and take this set to about lap 16, chat, and then go mediums to the end. So it is going to be tight. I mean,
Everyone
we've
around
basically
me's
got to
on
let him by
softs.
and then use the DRS. Yeah, I've all double softed it. Oh, we got yellows. Who's breaking down? Is it Gary?
Yeah, I wish.
Who is it?
Okay, clear.
Alonso spun around. He went off.
Oh, okay. That's one less car for me to worry about then. Is Stroll going to pit now, or is he just... Yep, Stroll's in. We're going to lead here in Bahrain. I'm about to get Max is faster than you. I just got to then try and stick with him. He's going to be the goal. I did hear
You know
that.
what? These guys
Marcus.
pass me and then have the DRS.
Oh, no! Get going.
Actually.
Right, well, that's how we're going to let Max by, chat. That was planned. Just let our teammate go. That's fine. That's what I intended to do there down at turn 1. So effectively now, every car that I'm battling with, I'm racing to the end. Because we've all got 1 pit stop left.
If I can keep Yuki's DRS, I mean, maybe, just maybe we can. Because we're gonna probably after 5 or so laps be able to start gapping him.
I just look up and immediately I'm met with a wall of bottles. I've missed Twitch. Come on, little car.
Ugh.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
I mean, Gary, a red flag or a safety car would certainly spice things up here, wouldn't it?
I would not mind a safety car.
Well, are you and George still battling at like P40?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary's in the murk this season. So far, it's going well for him.
I think I've found like the pace that I need now. It's just now we're in an awkward spot here. George has damage.
Does he?
Yep.
Where?
Left side end plate's totally gone.
Oh.
Ah, jeez, bro.
Come on, little car. I mean, Lando and Leclerc. I mean, Stroll's 12 seconds back, chat. Surely I can't lose to Lance Stroll in this race. I mean, he's going to be like 2 seconds a lap faster than me until we pit, but still.
Trying so hard to stay in the DRS.
Should I Photoshop Matt's face onto a boat? Do a good enough job with it, Mustafa, and it'll become a new emote on Twitch. I need more. I want to do a Dog 212 at some point. Oh, here we go, Lando. Nothing we can really do about it at the moment. I definitely don't have the same straight line speed as a lot of the AI, but if we can stick with him as those tyres start to cool off, then that would be fantastic. Ooh, a little bit of a lockup from the McLaren. That's good news. Nick as well, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Welcome on in.
Okay, mate. Lap times are a little erratic at the moment. Let's try and close
Yellow,
the difference between
turn
them.
1.
Oh.
McLaren.
Oh.
McLaren.
If they span,
Green flag.
Nope.
because that's
not
pretty much
breaking down.
guaranteed. Oh. I say, if they spin in turn 1, that's almost guaranteed to be a red flag. Oscar Piastri, second casualty of the night.
Rip
I don't want to I don't want to jinx us, Gary, but that normally means we should be safe.
Jeez.
You know what a pom bear is? I've heard of pom bears. Never really liked them, though. They weren't that great as crisps. I mean, Stroll, yeah, is going 2 seconds a lap faster than me right now. That is a word no one has ever, or a sentence, sorry, that no one has ever said before in the history of humankind. Pom bear is a crisp here in the UK. Is that about... Is that the one that was going on about, like, KSI and Logan Paul's new scam thing? Is that the one you're on about? Like, I saw something about that this week. That, like, KSI was apparently trying to clap back or something, and, like, everything he said was baseless or something. Gary, when are we going to announce our YouTube product that we're selling?
Oh. We've been keeping it quiet for so long. But the lasagna
what are we selling?
Is coming.
Yes! Oh, that would be incredible. Yeah, Gary and I are happy to announce we are collaborating on the La Sandwich in the very near future. We've got a factory set up in both the US and here in Europe. It's going to be glorious. You guys will all be able to taste La Sandwiches just like you always wanted. And it comes with 10% less calories than rival La Sandwiches, isn't it?
Who is our rivals? Nobody.
Nobody. It's the perfect business. It comes with a free bottle, yeah. And maple syrup.
We are starting to reel in George again.
I'm definitely losing less and less time each and every lap to the AI. Second half of this race, I reckon I will be able to fight a bit more. It's been a weird little race so far for me, but I guess that's what you get when you try the alternate strat.
I got no battery to go through right now, so it's just kind of awkward. My outside surface temperatures are still cold. I think I just F124, being F124.
Are you on a straight?
Yeah.
You said that, or yeah, that'll probably be what it is then. They'll move around a lot, but obviously in a straight line they will cool off. Especially obviously here in Bahrain, because it's the middle of the night. I would devour a La Sandwich. The La Sandwich is going to come in 3 sizes, multiple flavours. There'll be a breakfast option that you can put milk on. It's going to be incredible.
That sounds disgusting. A milk coating.
A milk coating. Ah. Yeah, this is the first time I think an AI's gone round me and I've been able to keep up with them. Fuel usage, fuel has been pretty good though, Gary.
My mother.
We're approaching the pit window.
Is your mum in your room?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, Mrs. Owens. Is her name also Gary?
No, her name's Linda.
Hello, Linda.
They did not name her Gary.
Ah, okay, fair enough. That's a shame. It's like Last 2 and 2. One of her friends, both their parents are called Sam. Like,
Really?
what are the odds? Yeah.
Samuel and like Samantha.
Yeah. It's really strange.
Oh, it is so hot in here.
I whacked my aircon on before we started. It is working a dream. Because like I said, we've had so many storms here, it gets really humid at the moment. They won't put F224 in career mode. They never do.
Yeah, what a missed opportunity that was.
Oh, no! No, we're fine. That only
Yellow.
cost me a couple of seconds. That was me.
Surprised you
Oh,
didn't
damn
keep
it, man.
Stationary.
Oh, no, it wasn't worth it. I've got nothing to gain by doing that, to be honest, at this stage of the race. I am going to box this lap. Just lit up the rears. I'll be interested to see if you're ahead of me, even if it's just for a short period, Gary. I think you should be. And make sure I don't speed into the pit lane. Oh, no way. No way, Gary.
Okay, go, go, go. That was a fantastic stop.
Ooh,
Faster than we were expecting.
okay. Gary, you're not the only one on hards. Gasly is also on hard tyres.
Oh, okay. Cool.
There goes FormulaOwen back into the points, I believe, for the first time today. Come on, I got to get out ahead of Ricciardo.
One stop left.
Come on, I'm racing him on pit exit. Locked up.
I got DRS
Don't give him
again.
the switch. Gary, I'm coming for you. Sorry, Ricciardo, that was a bit late. But the move... He just rammed into the back of me.
I'm just happy I haven't spun around once yet.
Yeah, I've half span a couple of times, but nothing too bad. Oh, no, I did spin once properly. Would Gary hate being Gary212? Gary,
No,
are you
I'd
going
love
to
it.
subscribe yourself to the 212 Empire
Oh,
as
of
we
course.
slowly expand? Oh, Max is in. So I'm still going to be a fair way behind our teammate towards the end, but we should have softer tyres. I believe everyone else is pretty much going to hards. Which is a very, very odd call by the AI, but it's given us a chance, so I'm not going to complain. Red Bull and Mercedes have announced a new technical alliance with Gary and I on the teams. We're going to work together more.
I wanted to see.
Why did you not want to see that, sir?
Well,
you
I was
want to
just like,
pit?
I just... No, I was just like, I was hoping it'd stay out a bit longer.
Oh, what, and carry you along?
Working so hard. Jesus.
It has been an odd race, hasn't it, Gary, up to this point?
Yeah.
You got to remember, Mercedes and Red Bull were technically working together at one point when Sauber, when they were Mercedes power units, but also sponsored by Red Bull back in the 90s. That's why there's that famous picture of Toto Wolff in Red Bull overalls. Yeah, Ricciardo screwed himself over there, I think. Just locked up and ran into the back of me. That's the closest he'll get to a Red Bull seat this year.
Oh.
What are your thoughts, Gary? Is he gone? Is Ricciardo's dream over?
I would say it's definitely over.
3.7 seconds.
Do you reckon you could stretch that tyre to the end, Gary, if you had to?
Yeah, probably.
You going to risk it, or are you just going to play
Absolutely
the
not.
normal
I'm
strat?
losing too much time.
Ah, fair enough.
I'm coming in next lap, so
Do you want to hold up Leclerc for me?
I'll do my best for you.
Actually, I might be able to get to him anyway. I had decent pace against him before I span, so hopefully, maybe, just maybe, we can try and get a podium.
Okay, mate, we've got some clear track around
No,
now, so let's
Alpine's
use it
not
and make
available.
this next lap a quick one. Let's go.
The only seats left are the V-Carb and the Sauber. Alpine is Doohan and Gasly. V-Carb is going to be Lawson, and Sauber is apparently going to be Bottas, which Jamie and I discussed in the podcast going live tomorrow. Oh, go on, Gary. Hold him up for
I'm
me.
helping you. I'm helping you.
Thanks, sir.
Use a little bit extra battery to keep him at bay right there. He's gonna get me right here, though. Will Lando win the world championship? No.
Probably not.
I mean, you never know, but I just don't see it happening.
Did you get the DRS then, or was it him?
I did.
Oh, great.
Oh.
You hit that target. Really good job.
Oh, what worries me, chat, is I think my battle towards the end is going to be with Stroll and Leclerc.
Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us. 15.0 seconds.
Even doing an extra pit stop, Verstappen's 15 seconds ahead of me.
He's long gone.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Bristol and Singapore was quite a boring race.
It really was, wasn't it?
Yeah, and so was Bristol. Bristol was pretty bad, honestly. I think both F1 and NASCAR were right in line with just not being good this weekend. So I can talk more about Bristol. I mean, it was just short track package is terrible.
Yeah, these cars still don't really work on short tracks, do they, for the most part?
No, yeah, Kyle Larson had a biblical car, and he would, if it was pre-next gen era, he would have lapped well up inside the top 10 without an issue, but at the same time, maybe not, because the other cars would have been able to pass. Either way, I think it's very telling when a second place car gets a speeding penalty and then goes from 24th to 24th in the last 100 laps.
Oh. You want to keep
And
your
gets
wheels inside the
eliminated
track
because
there?
of
Oh,
that.
I can't speak that. Gary, I'm on slipstream. Thank
Don't
you.
speed. I didn't speed.
Woo!
I gotta serve a 10-second penalty.
That's why I thought it might be worth staying out.
Do I have a different button or something for my turn in? I don't know.
Wait,
Oh, it's the
Magnussen's...
longest
What is
10 seconds
Magnussen
of
doing?
My entire life right here.
Magnussen's done a double hard strategy so far, chat. So I believe he's still got a pit again.
Kansas should be a fantastic race. They say that, you never know. This
Gary.
daytime, it could kind of differ a little bit. But
Do you get setups, or do you do fixed NIS?
fixed.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, no, open NIS, open anything is no fun.
Yeah, fair enough.
Honestly, the fact that we have taken a 10-second penalty and to come out P14, I'm quite happy with that.
Is points on the cards?
That, I'm going to say, it just depends on how fast these tires fall off, because I got to drive a ways up there.
I want to get a podium, but I'm worried Leclerc's just got enough to hold me off. Especially as my tyres will hit the cliff towards the end, especially if I drive like that. Nobody hates each other anymore. It's a real problem.
NASCAR's got a really interesting round for the playoffs. Kansas, then you go Talladega, and then you got the Charlotte Roval, but the new Charlotte Roval. So
What's changed on it now?
they changed a few of the corners in the infield.
Have they?
Yep, there's now a huge dive bombing corner.
Oh, no.
So you put a late race restart there, it's just going to be dive bomb city.
Is it like turn 1, but worse?
Oh, way worse. It's like a very dive bomb. It's basically a hairpin now.
Oh, right, okay.
A hairpin in NASCAR? How's that going to work out? Like,
Yeah, it's always worked great at Sonoma.
oh yeah, this one's like tight. Like that one in Sonoma's like a wide hairpin compared to what? Oh, I just destroyed my front wing.
What do you do?
Bottas just stomped on the brake pedal. He was trying to
Oh,
pass
it's-
signs. Oh, I'm cooking. I'm cooking.
Does
I don't care
Bottas want
anymore.
his old
See you later.
Mercedes seat?
He was trying to pass signs and then proceeded to back out of it right on my nose.
Oh, no.
Oh, I love this game.
I tell you what, Gasly might have nailed the strategy here.
But box
Oh,
this lap.
that's
Keep an eye on your
unfortunate.
distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
Could still be a safety car, Gary, before the end of this. You never know.
Let's hope.
I mean, I'm not saying you should cause one as the first round of the season, but it would certainly make things interesting.
If I had enough pace, I'd just stay out, but it's red, so...
Is it still true that if you run into the end of the pit lane and lose your wing, it'll bring out a safety car in this game, Gary?
I don't know, is that the thing?
I don't know.
Have you tried it?
Not recently.
Okay, gap ahead, 2.2
Well, I would have to
seconds.
speed into the pits to do that.
No, it's in the end of the pit lane.
Okay, safety car deployed.
Oh,
Safety
no.
car deployed. Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the
Gary.
It works pretty well, I would say.
Was that just instantaneous?
Yep.
Oh, no.
I didn't mean to do
Well, it's
that,
taken-
actually, so...
It's taken us one race chat before Crashgate's back. I might be able to
I
pick
mean, you
come out ahead of
literally
Stroll.
breathed it into existence.
Low, and we're gonna risk it.
That would have not have happened if you never said anything.
Not in my edit. In my edit, we're just
Oh,
racing
okay.
around as
Well,
normal.
I'm making sure it's going to be in my edit. I got to figure out what button I have mapped on this game to turn into the box, because that's definitely different from F1 23.
Hang on a minute. Why are we all blaming me? Gary was the one that did it.
You told me to do it.
I did not tell you anything. I merely asked a question. Was it still possible?
It is definitely possible. So what happened there was I was not trying to do it. What happened was, so I was coming into my pit lane, and I was probably going 100 mile an hour
Go, go.
instead of
Perfect
50.
job from you and the crew there, mate.
Slammed
Done
on the
nicely
brakes,
with that.
locked up the left front, really pulled left, and just straight into the pit wall.
Oh, damn it. I'm
Really
going to lose more
unfortunate
places than I
situation
hoped.
there, but it is what it is.
Up to speed
We'll
now. Let's
rebound
get some
from
heat
it.
into those tyres.
Oh, come on. I've got to be ahead of Yuki. Damn it.
You guys
Oh,
saw
man.
it all happen there, right? I mean, that sounded really just like a spitting image of what happened.
That was an accurate depiction of events, was it? I mean, technically, when Gary and I do endurance races, he's part of the two. It's not really a brand, but it's more of a club.
A gang.
Well, we do 212X. Is it Bofa or Boffa?
Both of Motor Club?
Yeah. We kind of do a collaboration, don't we? FY as well. Obviously, if you and Jay want to do Petit Le Mans, we're hoping to get a couple of teams together.
When's that?
So 2 weeks after Bathurst. So
And what
Not-
track? Is that the Road
Petit
Atlanta?
Le Mans. Yeah. It was me, you, and Jay that did it
Yeah,
last year.
doing
Remember,
it
I got
last year.
murdered.
It was a disaster. Because that was
You
the
didn't-
wasn't that the one where I forgot to, or I screwed up? Or-
Yeah, you didn't
Yeah.
sign up, did you?
Yeah, I signed up for the wrong team.
So you had to keep swapping accounts with Jay. I completely forgot about that.
But it made for a really humorous day.
It did. That was a good fun race, to be fair, despite that happening. Ooh,
I don't think we're
I
allowed
could've
to race
passed
on
it
someone
over.
else's account, but we did it.
Yeah, they don't really care, do they? Yuki has that extra foot in F124. It's given him a lot of help. Right, basically, chat now. As long as I recover to P4, I'm not too worried. Like, it's okay. But I would like to get a few laps with that safety car so I can move forward. I mean, maybe we could fight Verstappen for the win. He's on quite old hards and I'm on fresh softs.
I think you could get there.
I hope so. We'll wait and see. I mean, it would be great as a storybook start. If I could somehow clutch up a big result here, I would take that. V Fun Guy, thank you for the sub, buddy. I appreciate it. 7 months. Thank you. It does seem mad when I see more of these subs coming in, chat. That are like, I mean, some of them are like 18 months and things like that is mental. It does seem odd to think we have been streaming sometimes for that long. Box for front wing change of full wet tyres. Not convinced that's the play.
Oh.
Diarrhea lover is here tonight. Probably. Come on then, Gary. What position do you think you're going to be able to get back to by the end of this?
Depends if the safety car's coming in this lap or not.
It won't be. Not if you're not there.
Okay, so it's not coming in. I'm going to go... I think we can get to 10.
You reckon you can get a point still? Look at him.
Yeah. I'm gonna drive stupid here.
You got nothing to lose, and you drive
I got
like
nothing
it.
to lose. I'm not gonna like run through some people, but I'm certainly gonna. I'm not gonna look like the most intelligent guy.
Well, I'm slightly concerned, Gary, because Bottas is in P11, and I don't think I've seen Sauber score 1 point on this game in about the last 3 months.
Okay.
Because Branson, originally we were trying to finish Season 1, but it definitely corrupted. So we just immediately dived in with Season 2.
I was really hoping
That's
that
why it says
it was going to stay green overall if we didn't get that damage and stuff.
Yeah, no, it would have been good, wouldn't it?
It was
to be fair.
compelling, even for me. It was like, can we run down Russell? We had 11 seconds to Russell in 9 laps, 8 laps.
Yeah, it would have been close. Say my race was just going to be pretty boring towards the end, I think. I would have just lost time to Leclerc, but probably stayed ahead of Stroll.
But the AI were like, you know what? We're just gonna... I'm gonna try and make a pass, and then I'm just gonna stomp on the brake pedal.
Have you missed F124's AI, Gary?
I have not missed anything about the AI in this game.
It does genuinely feel like, for the first time in a long time, they've regressed inside this game. Like, normally they'll make a decent step forward. Occasionally they'll get it a bit wrong and they'll be, like, too aggressive or something. But this year's AI just generally feel worse.
Yeah, I don't know. They just kind of screwed it up everywhere.
Well, they never
Like,
tested it, did they?
Every part of the AI, like, there was not a single part of the AI that was improved.
No,
It
not
was
at
all
all.
backwards. Every component
Apart from
of
how
it.
bad they are. Right, F124 ran over once again, ladies and gentlemen. We have got 3 laps to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Credit One Bank, baby.
Remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
My teammate's leading it. Gareth's teammate is just inside that top 10. When are we going to go green flag racing at the front of the order? I reckon... Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, I've got a good jump. Maybe too good of a jump. Come on, Yuki. Let me have it. How has he got more straight line speed? I'm in the Red Bull. Oh, my
Watch this
Lord.
right here.
How on earth did we not hit Yuki and get that stopped and go around the outside of 2 cars? What on earth was that? Sonoda is insane. I would assume that's either Sonoda or Ocon, based on Yuki's driving down at turn 1. But we'll take the double overtake. Sonoda just moved around massively in the braking zone, so I had to avoid him and then not run into the back of Ocon either. Oh, come on, Gasly. Oh, we have got so much more grip than the AI. I mean, I know this car's meant to be fast anyway. Verstappen's gone, but we could get P2. Oh, give him a big old squeeze. There we go.
Oh, jeez. We're okay.
You good?
They're so much slower than I thought they'd be. I got a
Yeah, they are
tad bit of
struggling.
damage, but it's not going to hurt me.
What position you up to?
Well,
Oh, fair play. Alright, come on. Let's try and get the run on one, so... come on. AI is so
a little bit
weird.
of battery here.
Oh, just pinched him to that apex. I think Verstappen's gone again, but I tell you what, if I can get past Leclerc and Norris pretty quickly, I might be able to fight for the win here. I'd
Not
love it
in
if we
too
could,
much
but there's
of
no
a
guarantee.
hurry
Stewards
here.
have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
No, I sense an opportunity, and I want to try and go for it. Is DRS now re-enabled? Are we going to see Leclerc get the run on Norris up the hill? 2 laps to go of the Bahrain Grand Prix. They all look to be fairly line astern at the moment.
Oh, that was extremely aggressive.
I've got the
bumped
run.
into the
Come on.
side of my teammate, but we did go through.
Leclerc kind of went a half defensive. He took me by surprise, but we've made it.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Come on, surely. We can get round Norris now and try and go in pursuit of Verstappen. Surely. I mean, either way, it's looking like it could be a Red Bull 1-2. Gary, apparently you sound like Nico Rosberg.
I sound like Nico Rosberg. I never really considered myself to sound like him, but
That's certainly not
Thank
what I've
you.
ever heard about you as well. Have you ever heard Nico Rosberg talk? Right, come
I
on,
think
right,
he's
we've got to
got
be
a nice voice.
strategic. Do you?
yeah.
Fair enough. Each to their own, I suppose. Just make sure we claim the DRS on Lando, and then get past him. Come on! 1.5 seconds to Verstappen. Surely,
Final lap of the race.
surely we can try and get to our teammate before the end of the race. We are taking so much out of him on the run back down towards turn 1. It's going to
See
be
you later.
Red Bull battling out for the win. Verstappen might finally have a worthy adversary. Is Gary into the top 10? I think he is.
I'm in 9th.
Oh, baby. Ugh! Norris just ran into the back of me again. Come on, I've got to get the DRS down the back straight. Surely we will. I mean, look how much we're gaining through these corners.
Oh, you're gonna get him.
I get close, but I'm not sure I'll get him necessarily. There's not much opportunity in the second half of the lap. Oh, come on. Get that car tucked in. Get the power
Imagine
down.
that's
Come
me in
on.
Austria.
That's all I'm thinking, Gary.
You should
I've
be
got to
able
try and
blow
go
those right
for it.
through 'em.
I think we already took that one win last season. Could we kickstart our Red Bull journey with another? Just one more sector to go. At the Bahrain Grand Prix, I'm trying to save my battery to use it at an opportune time. Can we get that power down through the penultimate corner? Yes, we can. Surely not. Verstappen's having to save battery. We're going to be side by side towards the final corner, Gary.
I told y'all.
I don't know who's got the DRS. Come on, Verstappen sent it. Get the power down on the exit. It's going to be wheel to wheel to the line. Around the outside. Verstappen's got nothing. P1, baby. That was so
Cool.
close in the end.
Take that comeback.
Baby! P11 to P1. First race for Red Bull. First win. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It
Easy.
wasn't pretty. It was not pretty.
I don't know why
Oh,
my
we got
game
there.
says Mercedes.
Fantastic team effort then to secure victory here.
Gary, all we wanted to do was survive.
It's always
That's
great
exactly
to
what we've
see
done.
season with the race
Gifting you the win
hit the ground running, and
was
it's
worth
really
it for
good
my
confidence
race.
as well, moving
Aw,
forward.
thanks, Boo. I mean,
You're welcome.
it completely saved you as well, but I
Exactly.
appreciate
That's
it.
why it was worth it for me.
Well, I think as a season opener, Gary, that one's gone quite well.
Outstanding fight for the front position today.
I would say it was pretty
Great to
alright.
see it paid off for them.
I think, you know, it gives us a strong baseline, it gives us somewhere to go.
Delighted by today's
And
race
Max
win.
Verstappen's got a championship challenger, maybe. As long as I get lucky with safety cars. I mean, Jeddah, as long as I don't hit that wall in turn 3. That should be a good fight, surely. Gary,
Yeah, it took
talk
us,
us through the championship.
Talk us through the championship. Well, you can see it right in front of you. If you look at the top 10 finishing order. Not really much to go off of. There you go.
Oh,
Look at
Bottas
it,
was so
everybody.
close to getting a point.
Bottas got the
So
11.
close.
Yeah, it was an interesting one. At the very bottom, of course, Piastri with the DNF, Hulkenberg as well with the DNF early on for him. He didn't even make it to the first pit stop. So, not a great day for them. But overall, we look at the constructors at least, however. Red Bull, 26 ahead of Aston Martin. Mercedes is all the way down in 7th place.
You're behind Gary. You're worse than the team he used to race for. What do you think
But
of
I
that,
beat
sir?
my teammate. That's
You
all
did.
I care about.
fair play. We both beat our teammates in the end,
Let's
so I
go.
guess we'll take that quite happily. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, get yourself subscribed, and Gary and I will return next week. Normal service will resume. We'll be back ready for the Saudi Arabian and,
Australian
I believe,
Grand Prix.
Australian Grand Prix. Perfect.